Well, next week, the Hardin-Simmons Department of Theatre takes a unique look at a 19th century true crime story from the perspective of the victim in the ballad of Maria Martin. And here to tell us more is Victoria Spangler and Hannah Albin, right? Sorry, didn't mean to butcher that. So this show, it's very unique, a different look at this true crime story. Tell me a little bit about it.
So it's based on a true murder called the Red Barn Murder that happened in Suffolk, England in around the 1820s. And it really touches on Mariah, the main character, her life before the murder. And it touches on the murder a little bit, but we never see the actual murderer in the show.
Very interesting. Okay, and it's kind of being told from the point of view of the victim?
Yes.
Okay, so definitely a little bit more of a unique point of view. And you're acting in the show. How has that been?
It's new. It's different from any other shows or characters I've played, but I love it, and it's just great. She's so emotionally deep, and it's great getting to tell her story to everyone.
It's very fragmented. The play is told in a series. It's not told in chronological order because Mariah drives the story, and she comes out, and she says, like, I was murdered a year ago, but they haven't found my body yet.
Very interesting.
And so, with the Red Barn Murder, from what we had learned, there have been so many songs and ballads and stories and poems, even a movie about it, but it's the Red Barn Murder and the ballad of Maria Martin, or the Red Barn Murder, the song, it's all from the perspective of William Corder, who was the murderer. And this playwright, Beth Flintoff, the play's really new, it was just written about 3 years ago. She wanted to look at the life of this woman and some of the limited choices that girls had in the 1820s.
Very interesting. So what can we kind of expect with this play?
We can expect the audience is directly on stage, so it's it's very intimate, and there's a lot of twists and turns, and there's happy moments, and then there's really sad moments, and it's just, you're in for kind of a roller coaster of events and emotions.
So I'm assuming more of an adult audience for this one.
So, yeah, we're saying ages 12 and up, not because there's anything really inappropriate, it's just the subject matter is kind of dark. There's some light moments in it, but it's her, it's the story from, again, as Hannah said, a different perspective, and we only seat 75.
Okay.
So you would want to get tickets.
You get your tickets now. Make sure you're not missing out, because this is such a unique play, especially with having the audience on the stage. That's a little different, but very interesting. What has that been like as an actor?
It's been interesting. We had our crew watch last night, so we had different people in the audience, and it made a huge difference because I break the fourth wall and directly speak to them.
Okay.
So having people there helps a lot, but it's just a mental thing of connecting, and in certain scenes, you're in the scene, otherwise you're connecting to the audience.
Because she talks directly to the audience, and she says, now, you're not going to see me for a year. You're not going to see me, or now this happens. And then a very interesting thing happened to me, and then we watch it play out. And we're taking this to the Fringe Festival in Scotland. Every year in August, there's a 3-week worldwide theater festival, the Fringe, and we have a pretty large set, but this play can be done in a bare room. And so it's a great show to take and to tour like that. We'll perform 4 times in Edinburgh, Scotland. In August.
Exciting. Well, before it goes to Scotland, you can see it here, and if you would like to see this next play, it will be at Hardin-Simmons University in the Van Ellis Theater show. It's February 15th through the 17th, starting at 7:30, and there will be a Sunday matinee February 18th at 2 p.m. Keep in mind, seating is limited to 75 for this show. General admission tickets are $10, while military, alumni, seniors, and non-HSU students pay $5. And we'll have more details and a link for tickets on our website, bigcountryhomepage.com.